put my best dress on, boy, I was so right.
She's got a #1 single titled Slow, but her career as a pop star is moving fast. Grammy winner Kylie Minogue, when Deborah Norville Tonight returns.
Her newest single may be called Slow, but international music sensation Kylie Minogue's career is certainly in high gear. For years, she's been huge all over Europe and, of course, in her native Australia, but now it looks like she can add the United States to her list. She won her first Grammy on Sunday night for Best Dance Recording for her hit called Come Into My World, beating out fellow nominees Madonna and Cher. She's probably best known for her smash single Can't Get You Out of My Head. Kylie's newest album, Body Language, just hit stores today in the United States, and it is a treat to have Kylie Minogue here in the studio with me today. Congratulations on the Grammy.
Thank you.
How unexpected was it for you?
Unexpected.
I mean, come on, Madonna and Cher, hello.
It wasn't... Do you know what? I forgot I was nominated. I was in LA all that week and felt the Grammy build-up and Grammy fever, and I honestly forgot I was nominated. I knew that's why I was going to the Grammys, do the red carpet, blah, 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 but not in my radar.
It's so fabulous.
Radar of hope, no.
And what does it, I mean, look at that smile. What does it do for your career? Because I've heard you for a very long time in Europe, and you've been just all over the charts in England and Australia and everywhere else. But less so here in the States. What does this do in terms of ratcheting up the action for you here in this country? It
makes a big difference. The Grammys are so well respected, and I mean, to say it now, it's quite surreal still. I now have a Grammy.
You now have a Grammy?
I now have a Grammy. Well, I don't have it. They've yet to send the thing to me, so I'm waiting to clutch it in my paws.
In a sense, you're sort of the overnight sensation that took 17 years to happen. You've been singing for a long, very long time. And talk to me a little bit about the transition over the years. I mean, somebody said you are like Madonna, the master of reinvention. And I want to just show some pictures from, you know, the early days. That's okay. They're no bad. Remember, you posed for these. So that day you thought you looked good.
Okay.
But just looking at how you've evolved over the years in terms of not only your look, but your music. How important is that to keep reinventing?
For someone like me in the pop field, I think it's essential. There's some artists who will never change, and that's their forte. I mean, you have someone like, I'm trying to think of someone now, like, you know, your old crooners that you'd be so surprised if you saw them looking any different. But in the pop world, people, you know, kids grow up fast and they want what's cool one day isn't cool the next day. But luckily I enjoy that. I like the challenge of trying to keep up and trying to be ahead if possible.
Yeah, you don't want to be just with the crowd. You've got to be kind of leading the rest of the pack.
Yeah, which means you take risks, and sometimes you make a total fool of yourself.
What's been the biggest dumb thing looking back that you did in terms of taking those kinds of risks?
Well, for a start, I did become famous in the late 80s, and that wasn't good. I had the big hair, the big earrings, and the big, like, just everything's big, and
But everybody else did too.
I'm tiny now, so can you imagine what I was like when I was 17, 18 years old?
Unbelievable. Another song that we heard just a snippet of is Can't Get You Out of My Head, and it was kind of the dance anthem. When I hear that song, I just get up. It's just happy. It's just, you know, it may be raining outside, but the song makes me feel good. Are there songs of yours, maybe that one or others, that when you hear it on the CD, it affects you?
There's a song from the Fever album called Love at First Sight, and I'm performing it at the end of the week at a gig, and we rehearsed that, and I say it out loud. I go, I still love this song.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot that I have that feeling about. There's some that I love, but they're a pain to sing. It's kind of like, oh, help me get through this one again. And then others that to be honest, some nights I can be a little bit bored singing, but that's what the audience does. They provide the unexpected.
Tell me a little bit about the whole business of the video. How important is the video to support it, and how important is it that the video be eye-catching? You know, MTV just this week has kind of rearranged their schedule, and certain videos they've said, not before 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of as a performer when you're choreographing your video with your team?
You want to try and tick all the boxes. You want it to be instantly recognizable, to be fun, to be sexy if it needs be. I try and make mine across the board, so you might have some elements of the video that some people will get, and the other people who don't get it, who don't read into what I'm saying through that, it might relate to an old song or an old outfit or, you know, something subliminal, and the others will just think, oh, great, nice colours, like the style.
This one that we were just hearing, that's from Body Language, your new album, and the single is already, what, number 4 on the Billboard Dance Chart? Did you know that?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, since the record is just hitting the stores today. Is this album different? Are your fans going to listen to this and go, you know, Kylie's doing something a little different here, I'm not so sure? Or...
Yeah, it is different. It's not as well, we've brought the tempo down on a number of the tracks from the album. But we make up for that with dance remixes, and we've got a brilliant remix of Slow by the Chemical Brothers, which is my current favourite.
Yeah. Who do you admire out there? I know you don't try to model your career after anybody, but in terms of whether it's longevity or stick-to-itiveness?
At the moment, I think Missy Elliott is truly amazing.
How so?
There's no end to her material. I mean, it's a new song every 5 minutes. She's really carved her niche. You know, she's powerful. She makes the decisions. She's cool. I just think that's why everyone wants to
work with her,
to get a bit of Missy's flavour.
And the person that you've worked with, is it Kathy Davis?
Kathy Dennis.
Dennis, sorry, on some of your records, and she has been, I mean, you guys have been just a great team. But she's also been working with those American Idol, you know, yeah, Johnny Come Lately's, like Clay Aiken and the other one, oh, I forget the name, Kelly Carpenter. Is it tricky to get people to stick with you? I mean, there's a lot of people get the reputation as being good. Everybody wants to work with Missy Elliott. Do you have to fight to get the producers and mixers and arrangers?
Sometimes you do. Yeah, you want their time, and they're busy. But luckily, they wanted to work with me also. So it's just a case of scheduling.
Yeah. How do you, I mean, it's going to be totally catty here. You look awesome. You've been doing this for a long time, not like, you know, some old crone that we're going to put out to pasture, but you look fabulous. How do you stay in such great shape when I know you've got to work like a dog in the music business?
So am I out of punching distance before I say I don't go to the gym, I don't do any of those things. I just live a hectic lifestyle. Well, and sporadically have periods of intense exercise. If I'm touring, forget all the dancing and the stress and travel. Just singing for 2 hours every night, it really keeps you in shape.
Well, you're going to be a busy lady. That Grammy is going to keep you even busier than you already were.
Let's hope so.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more with Kylie Minogue. One more question right after this. And we're back with Kylie Minogue and have time for just one more question. What is it like, I don't mean to embarrass you, but what is it like to have your backside declared a national treasure?
I was thinking, what question will it be?
And here it is being appreciated by Justin Timberlake.
It's something that I just have to laugh about. Look at me suddenly fiddling with my rings.
I don't mean to embarrass you, but how does something like that happen? That someone declares this?
I think it stemmed from my video spinning around where I wore a very cheeky little pair of gold hot pants and went from there.
Well, I think Australia would claim not only the backside but the entire package as a national treasure, and we're very happy for you. Congratulations on the Grammy.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure it's just the first of a long bit of shelf space that you're going to have to fill up with lots of awards from here. Great to see you. The album is called
Body Language.
Body Language, and it's in stores now. Good luck to you.
Thank you.